All right, everyone. So, hi, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well. So for this video, it's a long anticipated one that I have been, I did film it, but I accidentally deleted it. It's really a long story, but I deleted it and I was so upset because I really put thought into like the formulas as well as my take on continuing to support Ilia. So I was like, fuck man, this sucks. So I'm actually gonna try to make this a very short and sweet video, but it's kind of like the battle of the lip balms of Glossier, Ilia, and Persona. So I'm really hoping that a couple of you are still interested in that. If not, already. Okay. So I do have some product on my face or lips right now. I'm just gonna, with a sock, a clean one, if I may add. Okay, so I'm gonna first start with, Persona's lip balms. They come in a total of 3. I will also write the price and the price here, but it comes in 3 shades. It comes in Gratitude, Meditate, and Manifest. First things first, if y'all just want to see, this is the component it comes in. It says Persona, it says E-Balm on the other side, and then the shade on the bottom. Now, just to compare, these are same size, Glossier, and then the one of Ilia is like this, like that. When you open the component, this is how it looks, okay? And then it has this like silver little part here, and then this is where the product is. I love that it is slanted, makes it very easy to kind of just around the lips. So I am gonna swatch all 3 on my lips so you guys can see how it looks on my skin tone, and then explain to you a little bit about the formula and what I like about it. So this is Meditate. This is described as a sheer natural warm brown. I wouldn't say that this is a brown shade. I do feel like, as you can see, it has a kind of, for me, on me, a neutral pinky shade. I love to wear this with a lip liner, either a one of Persona's, I believe it's 90210 or Rosewood. Goes great with all of them, but I like to do it kind of with a warmish brown lip liner and then apply this on top. Alone, I'm not a huge fan. I feel like it kind of accentuates my lip lines, if you will, and then if you don't exfoliate, it just kind of like, you can kind of see it on your lips. So it's not necessarily my favorite from the 3, but it looks beautiful with a lip liner, and that is the shade Meditate. The shade Gratitude. This one is described as a sheer chocolate brown, which I definitely can agree with on this one. This is definitely a very like milk chocolate brown for me. I love this one. It's my favorite one out of the 3. And this one I love to wear alone, as well as maybe with like a darker chocolate brown lip liner. This is definitely something I would wear in the daytime, as well as like a night out. This is it's very comfortable. My favorite. Having some trouble with this one. This is the shade Manifest, which is described as a sheer classic red. I agree. I definitely see this having a little bit of a blue undertone. As you can see, I had a little bit of trouble applying this one. I do love this shade, but I do feel like this shade in particular can come on very patchy on the lips. So sometimes I have to like tap on the lipstick a little better so that it can really not come off patchy on my lips. I don't know why that is, but it's ever since I've gotten it and tried it. Not that it has stopped me from using it, but it's just a little difficult with this one. I'm not sure why. Now a little bit on the formula. This is a very slippery, balmy kind of lip balm. It is very hydrating, it's super nourishing, and I love that it gives a very pretty like glossy look to it. It doesn't feel like a gloss. It's not sticky. See that? It just moves very easy on the lips, and it's also very comfortable. Now, some things I don't really like about this, I feel like they're easily melted. So like my Gratitude one, I took it to Austin in April and it just kind of melted and it hasn't recuperated. So whenever I apply it, I can no longer apply it like a, excuse me, like a traditional lip balm. I have to like dab it on because then it like melts on my lips. So I don't know if that's a common thing with the E-Balms, but the only one that I don't have a problem with is Meditate. That one goes on like a perfect lip balm. Other than that, I definitely recommend them. I think that the formula, if you like something that's a little bit more of a slippery balm, nourishing, it kind of feels like it has like serum components in it, I think that you would really, really like these. Moving on. Okay. Next brand I'm gonna go with is Glossier. I have 3. I believe, let's open. I don't know how many shades it comes in. I need lip balm because I know this is a clear lip balm that Bare Minerals came out with. I really, really like it, but I do need like a little bit of hydration before I apply anything else. Let's go makeup. Okay, so this is the Glossier Ultra Lip. Hydrating, Shine, and Color. It comes in 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 shades, and I only purchased 3. I used some of my Glossier affiliate credit, which is $30, to purchase 2 of these, potentially. Yeah. Okay, so the shades that I got was Villa, Cachet, and Trench. And let's swatch. So this is the shade Trench. Trench is described as, my camera's dying, fucking sucks. Oh no, this is Villa, my bad. Villa is described as a dusty rose, which I do agree. I do feel like it's a little dusty. It is a little bit of a warmer pink, in my opinion, on my skin tone. But that is Villa. I'm sorry, not Trench. This is the shade Trench. This one's my favorite out of the 3 that I own. I love this shade. This one is described as, let's see, what is Trench? Trench is described as a toffee brown. I definitely agree. It's a sheer toffee brown, but I love this so freaking much. It is definitely my go-to ultra lip that I reach for. It's just so pretty. It's like the perfect warm nude for my skin tone. Lastly, I'm gonna go in with Cachet. And this is the shade Cachet, which is described as a walnut brown, and I agree. They really killed it with these 3, at least. I don't own all of them. I also really love this color. Very, very pretty. Yeah, this one's like the perfect brown. Now, a little bit about the formula. This one is actually a little bit more of a grip balm. It's not as slippery as the Persona Cosmetics one. I do love, I didn't even talk about that, I'm so sorry. It looks exactly like the Persona one. It has the little metal tube thingy and you pull up, and it does have a little bit of a slant to it. As you use it more, it kind of goes down a little bit. So what I do love about this formula though is that it's not easily melted. It doesn't melt. I took it to Austin as well. I've had it here in LA, which is also really hot at the moment, and it hasn't melted. I will say that I feel this is actually a little bit more of a lighter weight lip balm than the Persona Cosmetics one. Don't feel this on my lips as much as I do as a Persona. Like I said, this is a little bit more of a grippy balm, which I also personally love. And at the same time, it's nourishing, hydrating, also gives you that really pretty glossy, non-sticky finish on the lips. Okay, let's get into Ilia. So Ilia, I actually was sent, let me see, I was sent 4 shades and I bought 1. I bought Faded because I love anything brown. I hope my camera doesn't die. I love anything brown. And then they sent me the shades Wanderlust, Runaway, Memoir, and Heartbeats. And I'm gonna just start swatching them. This is the shade Runaway. This is described as a neutral pink nude. I don't agree. I actually feel like this is a very mauve toned, dusty rose, if you will. Again, this is on my skin tone, so it cut me off with Runaway, but let's get into Memoir. This is the shade Memoir. Memoir is described as a neutral mauve. That I definitely agree with. Definitely has a beautiful, also like a dusty mauve, if you will. I don't even know if that's a thing, but this is also a gorgeous freaking color and I love it. All right, this is the shade Faded. This is the shade that I purchased myself because I love chocolate browns. Oh, I love this. This is the shade Faded, and Faded is described as a neutral cocoa brown. Definitely agree. This is really pretty, I think. Can't ever have enough browns. This is Heartbeats. All right, and this is Heartbeats on my labios. Heartbeats is described as, let's see, a warm red. Yeah, definitely would say this is a warm red lipstick. So as you also saw with this one, these also apply a little bit patchy. I don't know if it's like a red thing because Persona's red one also applied that way. So usually, like I said, what I like to do is I like to just tap it on my lip so that it doesn't have like that swiping lines on my lips. Other than that, I do think that the finish is really pretty. It takes a little longer to really like have it set on my lips. All right, now we're gonna do Wanderlust, which is the last one. So this is the shade Wanderlust, also described as, let's see, Wanderlust is described as a cool berry shade. Yep, this gives me some berry vibes. Okay, so I also really like this shade. I don't feel like it's as difficult to apply it like it was for Heartbeats. It wasn't as patchy as Heartbeats. So we talk about packaging. This is how it looks. I love Ilia's packaging. The new, what is it? The revamp, the renovated kind, revamp. Really, really like it. I love how clean and sleek it is. Easy to clean as well. So if it does get a little dirty, it's easy to clean. Now you open it and it's nothing like the other lip balms. Then you'll see it has Ilia right over here. And then you also have the shade and the information over here. The difference between these and the last two we just saw is this is a circular application, as you can see, which I think would be a little bit of a downside for people with maybe thinner or smaller lips, because this already alone fits like the top, the full top of my lip, like the cupid's, whatever this part is. And then the full of my bottom lip. So for me, that's fine. For someone whose lips are smaller than this round part, it can get a little messy, I feel. But nonetheless, I really do like the packaging of their lip balms. The formula. Honestly, the formula I would say is, I say honestly, I don't know why. I would say that it's between the Glossier and the Persona Cosmetics E-Balm. And I remember telling Kate this. I really, really love this formula. The reason being is because it is the perfect amount of slip and grip. So again, it's like these two had a baby. What I love about these two is that they are, they're like a sheer pigmented, if you will. You can build it up into a more opaque shade if you would like. So that's also something I really love about this product. It's really comfortable on the lips. One thing I also prefer from this one is that it's not as glossy of a finish as the Glossier and the E-Balms. This one's a little bit more, like, it has some shine, as you can obviously see, but it's not glossy, and I wouldn't say it makes my lips look juicy. And so when it comes to more of a natural finish, a natural balm finish, I would definitely say that is Ilia for you. Rather, these are still really comfortable on the lips, but it does give you like that juicy kind of finish on your lips. My take on Ilia is I personally would like to give them another chance, and you know, some people may or may not agree with me, and that is okay. I don't agree with everyone in the community as well, and I don't judge them for it. So I hope that we can have an open conversation if you do have questions as to why I have gone with giving them another chance. I feel like they are hearing us out, and I love their campaigns, and I really hope that they are also being more inclusive within their workspace, the influencers that they're choosing, content creators, that they want to use in their campaigns, and also to do ads and stuff for them on Instagram and TikTok and wherever else. So that's kind of where my take is at. I know that some people are definitely done with Ilia, and you do you. I am not judging you for it, and that is okay. All I'm saying is that be mindful always with who you are supporting, and I am mindful. There's some brands that I don't really see myself ever supporting ever again, and some of my friends on the platform do support them, or they have continued or decided to support them once again. So it's being mindful is very different for everyone, you know what I mean? So that's just my take on Ilia. I feel like they have done much better, and I personally would like to see where they go and see how inclusive their new product launches will be. Now, if this is gonna be, now if they fail in that, that is obviously my decision to make and everyone else's. So again, that's my take on them. But all in all, that finalizes the video comparing the Ilia, Glossier, and Persona Cosmetics E-Balms. If I had to choose my holy grail one, I would honestly say I can't even really choose. I'm between Ilia and Glossier. Honestly, I think I would choose Ilia. I have something on my lip. Get off. I would choose Ilia because I love that it's super lightweight, has a very pretty, plump, and supple finish on the lips that's not too glossy, not too shiny. Second place definitely would be Glossier. I love this one. I love that it definitely gives the lips a juicy finish, if you will. Again, they're all hydrating, very nourishing on the lips, which I find to be very important for lip balms. So those are my top two. I hope that you all found this video ultimately very helpful, and also helped you understand maybe a little bit where I'm at with these brands if you care. If not, then I really just hope that you found this video helpful, entertaining, and fun. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my lovely channel. Connect with me on Instagram. I always reply, and I'll see you all in my next video. Adios.